Okay, let's talk about the recent super fund cyber attack. So you've probably seen some of the articles online about the super funds that have had their members' funds either hacked into or even had their money stolen. This is a real wake-up call, I think, for everyone to make sure that you don't reuse your passwords. I can't emphasize this enough. Your super fund password should not be the same as your Netflix account or your Woolies account or whatever it is that you're using. You might have heard the term credential stuffing. So credential stuffing is basically when a hacker goes onto the dark web and takes a bunch of usernames and passwords that have been discovered during a previous data breach. Because they know that people reuse their passwords, they're taking these passwords and then trying to get into people's super fund accounts. For example, when you forget your password, you then type in another password and then it says it's wrong, you type in another one, until you either eventually get in or you get locked out. So credential stuffing is basically this on crack. It's completely automated, so the attacker is using, say, a script or bots to just go through all of these passwords until they finally hit one, and they only need one to get in. There are a few ways to prevent credential stuffing. You might have like 5 attempts to try and log in, and then you'll have to either wait for a certain amount of time to log back in, or you'll have to reset your password. You need a second way to log in. So you've put in your password, but then it either asks you for a code that'll send a text message to your phone, and then you enter that code, or you'll have to open an authentication app and do the same thing. Unfortunately, some of these super funds did not even have MFA enabled. So if your parents or your grandparents are able to take out lump sum payments from their super, I would strongly recommend that you help them set up a strong, unique password, store it somewhere like in a password manager, and make sure that if their super fund allows it, that they set up MFA as well, because it's going to be the easiest way to prevent their money being stolen. And when you think about it, the money that sits in your super fund is what you've worked for your retirement. Thank you for watching, and follow the Cybersecurity Gals for more tips on how to stay secure online.